Debunking myths about sex, the truth revealed. Sex. It's a topic everyone's curious about, but so many of us get our information from myths, rumors, or outdated ideas. And when it comes to something as personal and important as sex, it's time to ditch the misinformation and embrace the facts. Today, we're setting the record straight by debunking some of the biggest myths about sex. Ready to learn the truth? Let's dive in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest videos. Let's start with one of the most common myths. Everyone else is having more sex than you. Social media and movies make it seem like everyone is having an amazing sex life 24/7. But the truth? Studies show that the average adult has sex less often than you'd think. According to research, most people are having sex about once a week, and even less for some. And you know what? That's perfectly okay. We're all different, with different libidos, relationship statuses, and life circumstances. There's no magic number for how much sex you should be having. What's more important is quality over quantity. Are you enjoying the sex you're having? Do you feel connected to your partner? Those are the questions that matter. So don't compare yourself to others. You're doing just fine. What feels good for you and your partner is all that matters. All right, let's address the elephant in the room. Size matters. Spoiler alert, it doesn't, at least not in the way people think. We're bombarded with messages that bigger is better, but that's just not true when it comes to sexual satisfaction. Research shows that emotional connection, communication, and knowing what your partner likes are far more important than size. Think about it. Arousal starts in the brain, not the genitals. Feeling desired, respected, and understood by your partner. That's what creates truly mind-blowing experiences. Physical compatibility isn't about measurements, it's about connection and technique. So don't stress about size. Focus on being present and attentive. That's what truly matters. Chapter 3. Myth number 3. Talking about sex kills the mood. Next up, talking about sex is awkward and ruins the moment. This couldn't be further from the truth. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Healthy communication is one of the best ways to improve your sex life. Discussing likes, dislikes, boundaries, and fantasies can deepen intimacy and build trust. Imagine feeling confident enough to tell your partner exactly what you want in bed, or being able to gently guide them towards something you enjoy. That's hot. Sure, it might feel awkward at first, but it's worth it. Start small, be honest, and remember that communication is a two-way street. Listen to your partner, be open to trying new things, and don't be afraid to laugh together. Remember, consent and communication are sexy. Chapter 4. Myth number 4. Women aren't as interested in sex as men. Here's a big one. Women don't enjoy or think about sex as much as men. This stereotype is not only outdated but also harmful. Women are sexual beings just like men, with desires, fantasies, and preferences. Studies show that women's sexual desire is just as complex and dynamic as men's. It's influenced by biology, emotions, and social factors. Unfortunately, cultural taboos have often discouraged women from expressing their desires openly. But here's the truth. Women enjoy sex. They think about sex. They crave intimacy and pleasure just like anyone else. So let's break those stereotypes and encourage open conversations about sexuality for everyone. Chapter 5, Myth number 5. Sex should always be spontaneous. Finally, let's talk about spontaneity. The myth? Good sex always happens in the heat of the moment. In reality, planned intimacy can be just as satisfying, if not more so. With busy schedules and life's demands, planning time for intimacy can build anticipation and create a more meaningful experience. Think of it like setting aside time for something you love. It's worth the effort. Planning doesn't have to mean rigid schedules or losing the spark. It's about creating opportunities for connection and pleasure. So don't be afraid to plan. Schedule doesn't mean boring, it means intentional. Outro: the truth about sex. Alright, we've debunked some major myths about sex today, but this is just the beginning. There's so much more to explore and celebrate when it comes to sexuality. Which myth surprised you the most? Or is there a myth you'd like us to cover in a future video? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember, knowledge is empowerment. See you in the next video.